This week, Germany marked 10 years since the country opened its doors to hundreds of thousands of refugees. Germany's chancellor at the time, Angela Merkel, is remembered for uttering the now famous words, "We can do it." Deutsche Welle correspondent Chiponda Chimbelu joins us now from Berlin. Chiponda, g'day. So how has the mood on immigration shifted in Germany since 2015?
Well, Joe, in 2015, most Germans were open to taking in refugees. And that year, we had unforgettable images of German families welcoming thousands of refugees arriving at train stations from countries like Syria, Iraq, and Afghanistan. Now, fast forward to 2025, we now have more than 2/3 of Germans saying that Germany should take in fewer refugees. And that's according to a leading poll. Now, the government is under pressure to crack down on irregular migration, also because the far-right AfD, which is known for its anti-immigration rhetoric, is the biggest opposition party in the Bundestag. Its popularity has grown in the aftermath of the arrival of hundreds of thousands of refugees because of the growing opposition to immigration in Germany.
And so what's changed in Germany's approach to migration?
Well, despite the rise that we've seen in anti-immigration sentiment here, Germany's immigration policies actually are more relaxed now than they were in 2015. And it is now much easier to move to Germany for work, and the amount of time required to get German nationality for both refugees and regular immigrants is much shorter. And on top of that, foreigners no longer have to give up their nationalities to become German citizens. Now, that is because Germany needs younger workers to help it pay for the rising costs of the country's pension system, with the millions of baby boomers going into retirement over the coming years. And despite the shift in the rhetoric on immigration, Germany is actually a very diverse country. But of course, there are challenges here for foreigners integrating into society, whether they are refugees or even regular immigrants.
And so what are some of those other challenges that lie ahead?
Well, the government now needs to show that it is taking a tougher stance on immigration to appeal to voters, and at the same time, it needs to promote Germany as a good place to do business and also to work in, so that the country can remain an industrial powerhouse. Now, that is, of course, something that will require a delicate dance from Berlin. And so far, many polls show that foreigners and minorities in Germany are increasingly feeling unwelcome here. And businesses, of course, are also already complaining about how hard it is to find workers, especially in regions where the far right is very popular. So while the government's actions when it comes to restricting irregular migration do not target regular immigrants, the rhetoric around immigration can make Germany feel less welcoming for foreigners and minorities in general. So of course, Berlin has to find the right balance.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Chiponda Chimbelu in Berlin. There are severe weather warnings in 3 states, with an intense cold front sweeping across the south of